The chances of this video being seen by anybody is probably like 1 in a million, but I'm gonna do this video anyway. When Richie came to visit me the other day with flowers and a teddy bear and my favorite chips, there was a lot of things that were said. Honestly, after that day, I didn't talk to Richie. I still don't want to talk to Richie. I just feel like I need someone to talk to. From what I remembered, you guys are literally the only people that I have in my life that I get to talk to. So I figured I would just pick up the camera and vent to you guys. Let you guys know everything that's been going on. Also, I do want to speak about a few things. So I'm gonna make this short. As soon as I'm done with this video, I am just gonna send it to Richie in hopes that he will upload this. I'm gonna ask him if he doesn't watch it, just upload it as is. And, you know, if he does, then honestly, it will literally be a step in the right direction for anything, for even a friendship, or I don't know, anything between me and him. But I guess what I really, really want to let everybody know is that I'm not ready. Like, emotionally, I am not ready for anything at this moment. And the way that I was, not that I was portrayed, because I did act a certain way the day that Richie came to see me. I just feel like I needed to talk to someone about that. And honestly, it did seem like I came off ungrateful. It did, because of how I treated him when he came and he drove so many hours. And trust me, I acknowledge that. But there's just something about me that when I get upset, I just forget about everything in that moment. So yeah, it did seem like I came off as ungrateful and unappreciative and just rude, but I promise you guys, if you guys know me, I am not like that. The little things mean the most to me. I am just going through so much right now. So much emotionally, so much that I have to deal with, that I haven't dealt with, if you want me to be honest. I have a lot of stuff I have to work on, and I don't want that last video to be a representation of how I am, when in reality it is not. It is really, really not. That video was a projection of me being so mad and just having anger in me, and it's crazy. It's crazy because what makes everything so much harder is that I love Richie. Like, I literally love him so much. Which makes everything so much harder. This is why I'm doing this video, because I'm not ready to talk to him just yet. And I don't know when I will be, if you want me to be completely honest. There was something else that I did need to talk to you guys about too. And before that, I just want to thank Each and every one of you sending positive vibes, just being there for me, letting somebody know that you're there for them if they need anybody to talk to. Like, that is so important. The amount of love, you also get, you know, negative feedback sometimes. And, you know, you can sit there and say, oh, well, this is what you signed up for. You're an influencer. Like, this is what the platform comes with. And I totally agree. Totally agree. But honestly, there was a message that I got the other day that I actually screenshotted because I wanted to talk to you guys about it. And that's also why I wanted to pick up the camera and talk to you guys. So there's this girl that had messaged me when me and Richie first broke up. And to sum it up, she basically just said that she was Team Angelica, that she thinks I'm amazing. You know, you can't let the haters get to you, but she understands how hard it can get and that I deserve better. You know, and after that last video, her perception of me changed. And after that, I got a message from the same girl that told me that she was, you know, Team Gel and she loved me, which I truly appreciated because I love you guys back. Got a message from her saying that I am the scum on the earth and you literally are a gold digger talking about it's cheap, F you, you don't deserve rich, he deserves better than your ugly self. So I've never been that type. If you guys go back into our old videos, when we first started YouTube, me and Richie started this together. I will never forget where we started. I'll never forget where I came from, if that makes any sense. The person I was with for the last 5 years is not in my life anymore, so I have to learn how to deal with that. I have to learn how to deal with certain content being put out. I have to learn how to be okay with seeing him with other people. But I love him, so it's hard. It's hard, and I'm just upset. Okay, I was just upset in the last video, and that doesn't justify how I acted whatsoever at all. I promise you guys, I'm not trying to justify how I acted because it was wrong. It definitely was wrong, especially how things ended that day. I really hope that you guys are watching this right now, that this video wasn't a waste of my time, because if this video does go out, then that means that literally Richie definitely, it'll be a step in the right direction for the both of us, whether it be friendship, whether it just be, you know, just talking terms, whatever. Just, I'll really appreciate that. And Richie, if you're watching this, you should already know that I love you, but I'll say it again. I love you, but I'm just not ready. And I don't know when I'll ever be ready, to be honest. I have to do a lot in order for me to be ready, which I don't even know if that makes any sense, but I hope you guys understand. I miss you guys. And I love you guys so much. And just thank you so much, so much for listening to me. You guys have made this time for me not easy, because it hasn't been easy, but maybe easier. So I really do appreciate that. Richie, if you're watching this, I just want to let you know that I will never hold you back from doing anything that you want to do, anything that you want to accomplish in life. I am not that type of person to just hold you back from anything. Me and Richie both had an understanding when we broke up of why we were breaking up and why we both needed it to happen. So on camera, it might have seemed like I left again, But that wasn't the case. Me and Richie had a conversation prior, off camera, to what needed to be done in order for our relationship to be better, in order for our relationship to evolve and just be better with each other. So I didn't just leave. I didn't ghost him. That's how we left off. And then, you know, the videos came out. And that's why I've been so upset, because of how everything happened. It just, everything happened so quick. I can't even think about like moving on. Like the thought of me moving on is just so strange to me. Like that doesn't sound real. But that's just how I am. So obviously not everybody is gonna think the way I do. Life goes on. So that's what I am having a hard time to deal with. Why I've just been kind of upset is because I feel like every time he reaches out to me, it's only on camera. Like we had a FaceTime call. That was recorded. To visit me, he drove hours. I wasn't mad about him getting me cheap stuff. I was mad because I felt like the camera was more important than our relationship. And maybe it's not like that. Maybe he doesn't mean to come off that way. Maybe he does really, really, truly want to, and I believe he does. But it's just like, it's just hard. It's just hard to deal with when I'm the one going through it. So I hope that explains everything. I hope that answers a lot of your guys' questions. I don't know if I'll ever be ready to come back. There has to be a lot of things done with the both of us. You know, I feel like if I want to go back into this friendship or relationship, whatever it leads to, I feel like I want to be the best version of myself so that I don't have to go through this again with Richie. So I don't have to take a step back and be like, well, we need to work on our relationship again. Does that make sense? Right? So I feel like I want to be sure within myself for this to work out again that I'm 100% like happy with myself. So, yeah. I feel like I don't have anything else to say. I hope I made sense to you guys. I hope that I'll see you guys again soon, because I miss you guys so much. I miss picking up the camera. This is the first time I picked up the camera in maybe like, what, 2 or 3 months? Just know, you guys, that I'm all right, and I definitely will get through this. And oh boy, I don't want to cry. I don't know what else to say, so I guess I'll just end this here.